Hello, DJ Young Nas. Thank you for joining us. Sorry
Hello,
we had a
hello.
few little mix ups here and there, but we're good now. We're here. We're
We're
good to
good.
go.
We're good. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Welcome to What's Tea with MJ. So we're
And
just gonna get into it. We're just gonna find out the tea. We're gonna find out who you are. We're gonna get some stuff going, okay?
okay, okay.
All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna open up. We're gonna learn you a little bit more. We're gonna find out who DJ Young Nas is. So for
Okay.
the people that's just discovering you, who is DJ Young Nas, and how did you actually start your DJing career?
Okay, DJ Yung Nas is underground DJ based out of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Uh, been
Okay.
doing this I've been doing it since 2016. Mixing all the genres that you hear that's either trending or touching the throwbacks or all that major hip hop. I just love the culture.
Mm.
How I got how I got started with this DJ career was basically my love for turntables. I always wanted to play with music on vinyl in a way, but vinyl is expensive nowadays, so it's like, how you gonna get, you know. Eventually, did enough gigs and saved enough money for me to, reinvest into the equipment that I have now, which are two turntables and a mixer, and honestly, I've been having so much fun with it since then because it's helped me express myself creatively of who I am as a DJ. I want to be able to showcase my talents, my like what I can do. Yeah, my love for DJing really began when um, the Nintendo Wii. You have DJ Hero and DJ Hero 2 and things like that, and that's
Mhm.
where my love for DJing officially came in because I just loved like freestyle scratching on the practice page when they first dropped the game, and I was like, wait a minute, I want to take this for real. And
Yeah,
yeah, this is where we at.
I love that. So this has been going on for forever and ever since you was a wee little lad, is what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes, yes, yes.
Period. We like that. We like that. When did you realize that this could actually be your career and not just a hobby? Like, when did you know that this was it?
Um, so in the beginning, I started off with doing college parties and house parties and of that nature, and it was a quick little buck, some little spending money on
Mm-hmm.
the side and things like that. But when I started to really listen to the other DJs that's out there, that's on these major market radio stations, these DJs that's touring internationally, that are traveling, I'm like, I want to be just like them. And it's like, okay, how are you going to get there? And that's what kind of fueled my, motivation to keep going and to like see where I could take it. I really want to center this. It started off with the music, the era of music.
Okay.
You have the 2009 era, the 2012 era. The
Mm.
era that kind of got me was the 2016 era with Uzi, Migos, and Tory Lanez,
Mhm.
and all these artists that are like, popping during this time. I'm
Yes.
like, all these songs, like I want to mix these songs together. I want to DJ these songs. Drake was on his, in his prime and stuff. Like, so I
Yeah.
just got
Yeah.
really, like, I really loved the music at the time I was like, I want to mix this. So the year I would say it started for me was 2016. But then when I really started to look at, I could really go far with this, was 2019.
Okay.
2019 was the year that I was in college. Actually, I was transitioning from one of my home colleges to a more state university, and it
Yep.
wasn't until that summer and when I got down there, state college, it was like that consistency I had during that time to just come home, make a mix, and I just kept providing. And each video that I was creating was better than my last. It was just a trend upward from there. Now
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is my career now. Because if I put this much time, energy, and effort into this, and this is the results I'm getting, imagine if I keep going and just keep striving, what other results I can get. So Yeah, 2016 and
Have you
2019.
gotten those results? Has
Yeah.
it been doing what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes.
Good. That's what we like to hear. Perfect. Okay, so when you DJ'd your first party, what was your thoughts? Like, where were you? How did it go? Did you ever think like, okay, my name is like really out there now. Like I'm at this party and people really know like DJ Yung Nas. Like, what was that like? Did that happen at your first party? Where did that happen at?
So, funny story, believe it or not, the first party I DJ'd, it was my cousin's 16th birthday party.
That is so sweet.
What's funny is his mom knew I was a DJ and she already had another DJ booked, and I'll forever laugh at this because it had me rolling. Soon
That
as
is
I
so
walked
funny.
in
Okay, I'm listening.
soon as I walked in the party, and she looked straight at me and goes, "You're not DJing this party. This is my
That
son's
is
party. You're
so
not DJing this
funny.
party." So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go near the DJ booth. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna go over there. 20 minutes later, I was already in the DJ booth.
So
And
what
the
happened to
DJ
the other DJ that she booked?
So he's there. So me and him, we really acquainted with each other. So he know who I am.
Oh,
I know who
okay.
he was. So I'm just over there. I'm just vibing with him. And I'm like, yo, can I see that? can I
If you working your way to the DJ booth anyway, she said no. You don't listen.
Yeah, you know what? And I was just like, he let me go for 5 minutes. And he was like, okay. He's like, this is what you trying to do. I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, slide by my house. Let's do some mixing, like get you some practice and stuff. Cause the moms, she saw me already. I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go. Yeah, we got let me jump off this. But yeah, it was like right there, I knew I was like a beginner. Like I was still like, okay, I'm fresh. Let me learn. So after that, I'm learning on YouTube certain mixes, transitions, certain techniques, and then it wasn't until I get my first house party, and this is just somebody in the town called me up like, yo, we heard you a DJ, ride by here real quick. So in my brain now, the music at the time, I got my Spotify playlist, I got my Apple Music. I knew what songs that me and my old friends we liked in the car and stuff, we were bumped to and this and that. So I would try to make a DJ list just based off of the music I was listening to while I'm traveling and what I got on my playlist. So now when I'm at this house party, I'm putting everybody else on to this playlist that this is the music that I'm playing. This is what I'm going with. And you got those certified people, like songs that people's automatically going to get lit to as soon as it's played, first second. So when you get to that part of the party, it's like, okay, it's all
just
hands
up from
on
here.
deck. Yeah.
And
if you can successfully complete that mission, and you make sure everybody else, I had people coming up to me like, yo, you was doing your thing tonight, and that made me feel good because that made me know like I did my job at the end of the day. So after that first night of people telling me like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, let's see if I can do another one. Let's see if I can keep this same momentum. And it started with the house parties, the high school house parties, and then we moved up to the college.
Have you DJed for your college before?
Yes. Oh, plenty of times. When I was in Penn State. Oh yeah. I DJed for two Penn State bars. I DJed for a couple fraternities and some organizations, and I ain't gonna lie, I appreciated each and every one of those moments because it really it was something different that I couldn't wait to experience, something that I think I always look forward to, and I'm just glad that I experienced it, and I got something out of it. Definitely.
That was awesome.
I was DJing on the radio station down there too as well.
You must know what I'm about to talk about because that was the next. Okay. So you've done radio and DJ sets. Which one do you enjoy more? Controlling a live crowd or getting the music out to the masses and broadcasting? Yeah, got to think on that one, huh?
That's can I say both? Because
Okay.
I really like it's the same thing with the house party. It's like as long as I know like I'm touching people's like interest with what they're
Mm-hmm.
hearing, and they give me that validation back, like yo, you was playing that, you was doing what you was doing. It's like it make me
Mm-hmm.
feel good at the end of the day. I
Okay.
do like radio slightly more because of the fact, like,
Okay.
okay, I'm in a room with myself. You know, I know what the people out there want to hear, but
There you
they
go.
can't see me. I can't see them, but they know I'm here. So I'm getting the music
Okay.
together. I know
So it's
how the
like a
music.
vibe. It's like a over the
Right.
airwaves kind of thing. Yeah, I got
It's
you.
like I'm playing for them, but then I'm playing for myself too, and I'm the one that's in the vibe
Mm.
controlling it all. Live crowd is more like live crowd is where the pressure sets in, because you're face to
Mm.
face with hundreds, maybe thousands of people, and all it takes is
Mm.
that one little thing to make give you nervous, get you the butterflies in the stomach, and you don't know what to do. It's those are the
Yeah.
good moments though. You want that because that means you still have a passion to do your job to
Mm-hmm.
the best of your ability. So you don't have that feeling. So I kind of have no preference, but I do rather the radio side more because radio
Okay.
it has a bigger reach. I could bring more people in.
Yes.
If I make these 100 people happy on TikTok, those same 100 people will go back and bring another 100 people. Then that's
Yep.
200 total, and it just keeps
Yep.
multiplying from there. Yeah,
And keep going. That's very true. Whereas
yeah,
when you go to a club, bar, party, it's like, okay, this crowd, and then this crowd, and
exactly.
then so yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Now, what's the biggest mistake you made early in your DJ career that has taught you the most valuable lesson?
Can't work with everybody.
Mm. Mm.
Like, there are people out there that's going to have the same interests as you, but your goals are different from theirs.
Mm.
And
Say that.
what most of the time what I see happens is the realest saying that I ever heard was, yes, you can't do it without it. You can't do everything by yourself. You're going to need a team.
Mm.
Definitely.
Mm.
But it's how you get that team. Now, some people can start off at the same time and they both make a joint thing and it goes here. But sometimes this one wants to go left, this one wants to go right. However, you built
Mm.
something. You both built something. So it's like, okay, how do you go about it? And that's just
Mm.
a conflict of interest, down the road.
Yeah,
With me, it's
exactly.
more like I want to be like, okay, this is my vision. And I would like to have the only people who I want in this in this business is ones who see that same vision that I see. You could have an opinion, you know what I'm saying, and I'm never going to disregard anybody for their opinion. But it's
Mm-hmm.
also like, if things don't align with my vision, why would I add it as like a responsibility for
And
myself
why would you?
that
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna deter me off and put something else up that road that is not supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, it's like, yeah, you can't work with everybody. It's obviously ask questions. Dig, dive around, do your research. Doing research is key. If you don't do your research, it's easy
Mm-hmm.
to be here and then you're gonna fall as fast as you did when you grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Yeah,
you just research and be careful how you move a certain way. When you do business, basically.
it's like having a vetting process. Like, oh, is this a good customer? Have they paid their other DJs before? Have they got booked good venues? Do they bring good crowds? Do they go in nice
Right.
areas? Not, what I'm saying. So it's like knowing, like you said, it's like knowing about that person. Like, anybody could pick up
Right.
the phone and be like, "Oh, you DJ, come here," and you don't know
Right.
what's gonna happen when you get there. So I
Right.
agree with that. I think, like, feeling around, like, hey, have y'all heard of this person? I've been on their social media. I just want to make sure, before I book, that this person's good. So that's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, now we're gonna get into some little, okay. So be honest. Do DJs actually control the vibe of the party? Or do the artists get too much credit and not enough to the DJ? Yeah, you like that, huh?
I would say it's a little bit of both. It definitely is a little bit of both. However, it is the DJ's job to be that, to bring that, to build the energy. Because as a DJ, you gotta build the energy no matter where you go anyway. Ain't nobody's just gonna start going crazy when they hear a song. No, that's you. You control the energy, and you control like how are people gonna leave happy, or are they gonna leave upset? Now, on the artist standpoint, I do believe that yes, artists need to give more credits to their DJs because realistically to say, if you're an artist performing on stage, and you're going to need that intro. You're going to need that DJ to warm the crowd up for you. Your DJ is like the behind the scenes backbone of the artist in a way. So I really do feel like, it is certain responsibility for artists to give credit to their DJs, definitely. Because they have just an important role as the artist. And sometimes all the artists got to do is show up. You know what I'm saying? Like an appearance, just an appearance. The DJ going to handle the venue.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. The video of Kodak, like the old video of Kodak Black when he's on stage and his DJ's like, hey, get him, Black, get him, Black. Everybody's like, he's the best DJ ever.
Yes, it's like that is that type of energy. I said that, I'm like, that made, I promise you, that part of the concert was probably better than anybody else's set that they had at Rolling Loud that day. Probably.
I bet.
Just because of that little moment right there.
Just off that. It's still, I don't even know what that's from, but I know that video. So like you said, just that moment from the DJ made all the difference.
Yeah, because you don't see no other moments. You see that trending. You don't see no other moments. No. Right.
And it was all because of the DJ. Kodak was going to get out there and do him. But the DJ's like, hey, get him. And now it's like you said, it's left something. Like the DJ carried where the artist was able to step in and like take over the space that the DJ created. I agree with that. Now, what's the most awkward moment you've ever had while DJing a live crowd?
Oh my God, I just did something too. And
oh my God. Oh my God.
The most awkward live moment. Okay, so this is a Penn State one. This was a crazy one. It was in the basement. It was this fraternity that wanted me to DJ for them. Been DJing for them for quite some time. And this girl came over and she was in her good vibe, just dancing. And she spilled her drink all over my laptop. And I'm just waiting for fireworks to start happening off my laptop. I'm waiting to see sparkles. I'm just waiting to see everything go crazy. So she looked at me and like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, and I'm just looking at her like, I can't believe you right now.
Right.
She's like, oh my God.
Hey, when you get together after this, baby, I'm going to need that phone number so you can, put some money to this right here.
She was willing to give her ID. She was pulling out everything. ID, credit card, bank card, everything. I'm like, listen.
I would have been like, y'all party, let's pause the party. Baby, where's the nearest bank at? We about to go put the money in right now. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was by the grace of God that day because how fast I grabbed my computer and held it upside down. The drink never seeped through the computer, basically going downwards. So I held it. So I'm DJing with one hand, holding the computer upside down. with everything still connected, and I'm just yep. So I waited for somebody to give me some towels, and I wiped everything off, and everything was good by then. Yeah. So that was
You
a
better
crazy
than me.
moment
I
though.
would have still ran into the bank. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go, little baby. Let's go.
Get a new laptop, right?
Well, period. Look, don't block your blessings, baby. Don't block
Yes.
your blessings, okay? All right. That's my message to you. Don't do that no more. Now, have you ever played a song that the crowd like just completely like deaded on? Like they just killed the whole energy and you thinking this lit and the crowd just standing there? Has that ever happened?
When I play, when I go to a bar and I have these local artists, I know a lot of art, like local artists, small artists, underground artists. I
Mm-hmm.
have no problem playing their music, but
Okay.
a lot of them have like main character syndrome. So it's like they feel, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I respect it. You've been doing this for some time now. I get it. This is your biggest song right now. However, if I'm going through back-to-back bangers, and you want me to throw your song in there, and I'm literally sitting there telling you, I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna kill the crowd because BPM wise, the tempo of the song, the melody of the song, it doesn't match the same energy
It ain't
as
flowing.
it, right?
Yeah.
So there was a couple times where I had to prove to artists. I'm like, all right, watch what's about to happen. Boom. I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna play No Hands by Roscoe Dash, and then I'm gonna play your song, right?
Period.
Watch what happens. And then everybody just like, yo, what? I'm like,
everybody looking around like, are we at the right place?
yeah. I'm like, all right, I give a song 15 seconds before it's time to change that. And I was, next song. All right, next. Emergency.
Next song.
I got emergency, I set my my library up just in case, like, okay, if I need to jump out of something quickly, I got a cover song that's gonna, okay, let's bring them back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not gonna leave them here.
Okay, now that also brings me to my next question. Is there a song that always works on the crowd no matter the situation?
Oh, there's so many of them. So that's basically what I like to call cover songs. That's like songs that they don't die. No matter how long they've been out, they will always revive the crowd. Like you got some Drake songs, you got some Meek Mill songs. Like Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares will never go.
That would never go.
Finito will never go. You got a lot of Afrobeat songs like Burna Boy, that's not going. It's the 90s throwbacks with Biggie, Ludacris. There's a lot of songs. 50 Cent, like I could just keep brainstorming song after song after song because I just know they heard this, they're gonna like this.
They're gonna like it. Even like you said, even when it just comes to the artist, like you could put on Nokia by Drake and who's calling my phone? Who like it's going. I mean, it just depends. You got like artists after song, after album, after category, like it goes on and on. So I'm with you. Now, what's the biggest misconception that people have about DJs today? Let me get my tea for this.
That they think, it's what's crazy is the biggest misconception is that a lot of DJs think this is a career you could just kind of BS and you'll still get paid for it at the end of the day. And there's a lot of newer DJs who are kind of setting that bad example, just because they have like such a good following, on social media. It's like it's when they go play at these clubs, the transitioning is just not there. The song selection is just not there. It's like, all right, they're doing it for a check. Cool. Make your money. Respect it. But there's also people who put like pride and ego and energy into this craft, and it's like it's being taken from underneath their feet, because it's like it's not being taken seriously, as opposed to somebody who would take it seriously. It's like, yo, we could have done this, maybe, probably at a little expensive price. It's the money too. Don't get me wrong, the money does play a big role in it, because it's like,
Yeah.
Inflation, equipment is expensive.
Yeah.
Like, everything is expensive nowadays. So as a DJ, you got to make your profit, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Just so you could be able to travel, gas, hospitality, things that you need. And a lot of some certain venues like to, want to pay you just enough or not enough at all. And it's like,
okay. So that brings me to my next question. So let's keep it a buckaroo. Let's keep it a buckaroo. Are some DJs actually pressing buttons and pretending to mix, or are they really mixing? Are they really getting in
the way? There's a way to catch it.
Okay.
A lot of times, from what I've been hearing, with most of a lot of pro DJs are actually mixing. They're queuing up the next song, they're EQing, they're filtering out, filtering in, they're previewing the next song. Like, a DJ, like, you have to be doing something. Otherwise, like, if you're not dancing behind your set, then that's when you're really not doing anything. But other than the fact that, a DJ that's pressing buttons, he's definitely, like, doing surgery. He's definitely putting something together. He's definitely previewing and doing what he has to do. Now, from what I heard from professional DJs was that you have a lot of DJs out here that, like, they act like they're mixing and just turning knobs and this and that, while there's a whole pre-recorded mix. So the mix is already done. Somebody already produced the music, and some DJs are just acting the whole set out. You'll see these with, like, bigger events too, where it's like sometimes a DJ is, like, kind of scared to do a live set in a way.
Okay.
And they'll record something either a week prior, the day prior, and when the day of the event happens, they're just acting through the set, not really actually mixing. But most DJs that I've encountered, they're actually doing something. I haven't seen any acting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that is interesting. That's some insight I never would have guessed. So that's good. Now, my question for you, that's like a little spinoff of that question. How does your preference play a role into it? Like, what's your idea of mixing or pressing buttons or pre-record? Like, how do you feel about that concept, or all of those, or separate? Like, and how does that tie back to you? Like, what's your thing when it comes to mixing?
When it comes to mixing, I know, so with me, every song, I try to study every song so I know how much time I have. So I try to study the song to know whose verse hits the hardest, was this intro of this song the best part? Does that build the energy into this song that I need for the crowd? So it's all timing.
Okay.
When I'm playing music, like, I listen closely to know where I am in a song. Where I am, it tells me how much time I have to, okay, what's the next song you playing after this? Okay, and then think about, how do I want to transition out of this song? There's so many ways you could transition out of it. What will sound the best with this, and not just anything regular. So yeah, even though I'm not, when I'm DJing and it may look like I'm not doing anything, I'm still in my head counting down where I'm at, so I know how much time I have, so I'm not off cue when I'm playing my next song, when I'm transitioning, when I'm mixing it. Because how I look at it, for every time that I waste of not doing something, that's a second shorter of what I needed to do, and it's like, now I gotta rush this. Now this is not, it's gonna sound sloppy because I wasn't paying attention, and I let it just ain't gonna sound right. The ear's gonna know, and the crowd's ears is gonna know. Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one. Now, do you prefer mixing with turntables? Do you prefer buttons? Do you prefer pre-record? How do you? How's your
Each
situation?
one that you mentioned has an
Okay.
important role in its way. Me personally, turntables, because I like the feel of them, and that's why I got them. They're here to stay for a good time and a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the buttons, when I was a controller DJ, sometimes I still even use my controller now. It makes the gigs go by so much faster because one,
Gotcha.
I don't really have to do really much. And if I'm going there to make a buck, I know my mixes are going to be good. I just gotta,
Mm-hmm.
okay, what button am I pressing? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because a DJ controller setup is different from the turntable setup. It's much wider, and you have to know where you're at on the turntable. When the DJ
Gotcha.
controller, you could just, okay, you see yourself on a computer, or you could just hit this button right here that will put you back at this point. You know where you're at in the song. What was the other one that you mentioned? You said the buttons, the
Pre-record mixes.
turntables. Oh, and the pre-recorded mixes. So those are actually important too, because say if I need to go to the bathroom and I'm like, man, I ate that food and I'm in the middle of this DJ mix right
Shut up.
now. You know what I'm
Shut
saying?
up.
It's like
Shut
I need
up.
I need I need a little break real quick. I need like a good
I need
5
a little
minutes.
breather.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Or I got an important phone call I gotta take and they can't take it no other time. So
Facts,
yeah,
facts,
that's where the
facts.
pre-recorded mix will come in, because that's something like, okay, I know the crowd is going to stay lit to this when I got this going. They're going to be thinking I'm behind
Gotcha.
the set, but I'm not there. But obviously
But
when
I
I'm
ain't there.
done, right, but obviously when I'm done handling what I got to handle, I'm going to go back to being, okay, this is live now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the pre-record mix is just you got to take care of something on the side. You can't be on the DJ booth right now. So they all play a vital role, in their own way.
I love that.
Definitely.
I love that. Very, very well executed answer. I love that.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned artists, playing their songs a little bit, but we gonna tap on that again right quick.
Yeah.
Has an artist ever got mad that you never played any, or that you didn't play their songs, or do you just go ahead and get it out the way so they'll shut up? Because if we do that too, that's okay.
Yes, there was one.
Okay.
There was one 4 years ago. Back when I was in this university. Oh my God, I just said back like 3 times. Jesus.
Right. And you talking about some 4 years ago. I graduated college 10 years ago. What you trying to say?
Oh, okay. Where'd you go?
Voorhees College. Okay, period.
Where's that?
Yeah. The
Where's
best.
Voorhees at?
It's in South Carolina.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Okay, I see you, Voorhees. Okay, bet.
So yes, way back 4 years ago. Tell me about it.
It was this one artist who we was really connected. We actually did like a lot of things too outside of music, hanging out and stuff like that, and everything was cool. And then it was this one time where I was DJing at this bar, and I think we like 5 to 10 minutes prior to closing. Now,
Okay.
he asked me the whole night, you're like, yo, did you play the song yet? I said, and he's texting me, I'm like, nah, I ain't played yet.
Okay.
So he ended up, I don't think he came. I don't think he came the last 5-10 minutes or whatever, but I know for the last 5-10 minutes of that gig, he texted me. He's like, yo, play the song. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
The security guard looking at me like, yo.
I'm trying
like,
to write.
Yeah, like it's time to cut the music off. Like it's over. Like I'm like, wait a minute, it's 1:50. So me already anticipating that I'm going to play the song.
Right.
I wasn't anticipating that the security guard was going to go, yo, is cut the music off. So I'm like, damn, I was going to play his music too. So he called me and he asked me, like, yo, did you play the song? I was like, yo,
What
FaceTime.
had happened was
Right. And I was like, yo, FaceTime you real quick. because I'm going to show him like, yo, your song was dead on the loading dock. Like I had it next, queued up, ready to go, cue point set. I just needed to get out this song. The security guard was like, yo, it's time to cut the music off, so I couldn't even play the song. And from there, it was just straight downhill of everything. And like, you know what I'm saying? Things were fun while it lasted, but it at the same time, this was a situation that I couldn't control because
that was beyond you, yeah.
Right. But then it's like I have to do my job in the beginning too. Like I'm keeping the crowd vibing and lit. I don't want to destroy that vibe for one song, then gotta rebuild that entire energy back up. Like that's just a lot on me, you know. And I get it, you know. He's an artist. He like again the main character thing where it's just like, you know, you want that attention, you want that spotlight. I'm gonna give it to you, especially like, you know what I'm saying. I rock with you, but it just wasn't that situation where that could have happened, and not a lot of people's going to understand that, and I can't force people to understand that. So I just, you know,
it ain't your job.
It is what it is.
At the end of the day, it is not your job. So
there's been a lot.
The question is, are y'all still cool? Let me get my teacup for this.
It's he doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. That's just how it's been since we went our ways.
You can't win them all. It's like you said earlier, like can't work with everybody, can't do everything with everybody. So same thing. Same concept. He'll be all right. I'm sure he'll be just fine. It's okay.
Oh, just fine. Yeah.
Do you think that there is a song or an artist that DJs are secretly tired of playing in the club? Is it played out? What song is played out, but y'all got to keep playing? You like, dang, this one again? What song is it?
See, I know a lot of women they might be mad that I say this, but it's certain Sexy Red songs where I'm just like, you know, Sexy Red is not a bad artist. She's not a bad artist. She's not a bad artist. And it's her and Bad Bunny. Now, Bad Bunny is good. Like I said, they're all good artists, all amazing. Every gig, everywhere where I'm at, I have been requested to play nothing but these two people. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, all right. Them two. That's them two. Bad Bunny is first, because he's more than Sexy Red, but Sexy Red is just as bad. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, the ladies gotta get lit, and the guys want to be where the ladies are that are getting lit.
Yes. That is true. That is true.
I'm gonna stand behind my girl Sexy Red because that's my bestie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
He wanna hang with a man. He wanna hang with a man. Yeah. You know.
Like I said, I understand. I'm not throwing no shade at Sexy. I'm not, hating. I'm not nothing. I'm just Sexy. You got some fans out here. They like to hear your music 24/7. That's just it.
Me. It's me. I'm the fan that want to hear it 24/7. It's me. It's me. Wait till my birthday party in May. You just wait till my birthday party in May.
Okay.
Sexy Red, Glorilla, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. It's gonna be
Glorilla is tough. I give it to Glorilla. It's tough, but she's another one because
she's another one.
That one song, I think it's TGIF.
Oh yeah. 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees.
I'm like, it's just because the beat is so slow, and I'm just like, oh my, it's because the beat is slow. It's what's killing me. The song itself is good.
It's like boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's like 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. Ooh, so it's like, I don't know. You gotta be a girl.
It's a
Gotta be a
vibe
girl.
to it. It's a different vibe.
You, you can't vibe with us how we vibe. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. I give you that though. I give you that though. Now, have you ever had to save a party where the crowd was already completely dead? And if so, how did you make do with the situation? You with these pauses.
Well, because there were times. Let's see. No, because there was one time. I can't even. It was so long ago, where somebody had like, it wasn't no DJ, but they had the aux, and you know the aux era. Somebody plugged their phone up to a speaker, and it's like, you know, somebody get tired of the music cutting out, or you know, there's no song playing right after this one. It's like people know I'm a DJ. Like, yo, Nas, where your DJ equipment at? I'm like, at the house. They was like, go get it. I'm like, you know what? And this is me young too, when I'm like first starting, and I'm just like, all right, you know what? Let me go get it. Bring the speaker, bring the DJ equipment, set up, and then we get the party jumping from there. And then that's it. I'm not staying too long, but just enough to where,
but we're gonna get it. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, other than that, yeah, I haven't really had a moment where, you know, a DJ was messing up so bad that I kicked them off and went on, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna take over from here. Nah, I just kind of let DJs rock out. If anything, I'm just gonna like provide you like expertise a little bit. I'm gonna like help you, you know. Like there was one DJ who was doing a gig in Montage Mountain, where it was like Adult Swim. It was the whole city, like a couple cities are in there, you know, it's swimming at night from like 5 to 10. You know, they have a DJ out there. And it was like one of the first times I seen it. And shout out to the DJ that was doing it. He was doing a very good job. I just kind of noticed there was like certain songs where he was playing where it wasn't enough to where it was just like, yo, this certain type of crowd, they need just a little bit more. And I'm like, yo, bro, I know what I could give it to you. I know what I could give you to kind of like spice this crowd up a little bit more. And looking through his library, I'm like, play this next, then play this next. You see the whole transition of the crowd. Everybody just started getting lit. And it was just like, yo, they really playing this? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I let the DJ do his work because I'm vibing. I'm just like, yo, bro, play this. And they all rocking with him. I'm like, I just like to see that at the end of the day. Like, I just provided my little, you know, whatever I could do to help.
Oh, DJ to DJ. We love to see it. The support. Now, what is the craziest song someone has requested before? Like, they walked up to the DJ booth and was like, play Barry White. Like, what was the craziest song they asked for?
Oh, they didn't ask for Barry White. I'm talking about this one girl came to the DJ booth and she showed me a song off of SoundCloud that had what, like 10 plays on it. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, is she the only one that requested it? Like, nobody has ever done that. She was the only person, like, can you play this song? And I'm looking, 10 plays. Artist untitled. Like, no profile picture. No profile picture, no nothing. Just
straight out audio. Just straight track.
I was disgusted. I couldn't believe it. I'm
sure your answer to her was, you know, thank you for your consideration, but you know, maybe at another event where I'm not at.
Yes.
Maybe another event where I'm not DJing, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. I definitely thought you were gonna say somebody was like Whitney Houston or something. That right there is good. That's good. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Now, what separates a good DJ from a legendary DJ?
A good DJ is a talented DJ who does his homework. Meaning he's always keeping up with the music that's out there. He's always keeping up with the trends. He's constantly building his DJ brand to expand. That's a good DJ. A legendary DJ is one who has mastered the art in ways where he could teach others.
Yes.
You could kind of see that in the industry now with DJs who are already established, DJs who are already touring, DJs who are already celebrity, you know, in a way. They developed these skills, mastered them, and now they're able to pass them along and teach the newer generation for us to adapt to these, you know, techniques. And I feel like that's what separates a good DJ from a legendary DJ, because it's somebody who could master the art and pass it down.
Yeah.
It's people that, you know, I don't know where I sit on that spectrum, because sometimes there's people that want to tell me I'm a legendary DJ and this and that, but I'm like, I'm not there yet. And I don't like to have that type of thought process of being somewhere where I can't feel it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be a legendary, I have to actually feel like I'm a legendary DJ. But how am I going to be able to get to that feeling? There's a lot of work in my DJing that I know that I still have to do. So I look at myself as a good DJ, but not as a legendary, because even though I could probably pass on what I know to somebody else, it's still I still have it's like a martial artist. You know, you're not a great one until you defeat the final boss. You know, and I don't feel like I had a couple, you know, final bosses in front of me, but it's not, it just don't feel the same. Like, it's not, like, there's still more levels that I still have to reach in order for me to say that I'm that status.
Yeah, I'm a legend.
I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying? As young as I am, okay. But there's DJs who've been in this game years, and they're still good DJs. Not legendary, but they're still good. And it's like, okay, what is it that they're missing from becoming a legendary DJ? Like, what do the people remember of you that makes you a legendary DJ? And with a lot of DJs that are legendary today, somebody remembers something. Like how they do their live streams. They're the ones responsible for these DJ effects. They're the one responsible for these mixtapes. They're the ones that could teach you these tricks. This the one that could, like, you know what I'm saying? How is the people going to remember you as a legendary DJ as opposed to a good DJ? You know, they're going to say you a good DJ because you killed that club last Saturday.
Because it was good. Right.
Right. You know, but does that make you legendary? No, not yet. You know?
Got some work. Yeah.
Right. So it's all about what you do and how you do it.
And how you present it. Love that. Okay. We on the right track. We on the right track. Now, social media. Has it helped DJs or hindered DJs? Talk about it. Talk about it.
It's a mix of both.
Tell me more.
Because it's like, when I started the social media game, I started with Instagram. I started with Facebook. You know, you start with a local crowd because, you know, you build a business page, try to invite people. Only a certain amount of people going to join and follow up. Then I remember somebody, when I was 13 years old, one of my boys, we used to, you know, run around the neighborhood with, he downloaded Instagram on my phone, and I had no idea what Instagram was. And this was like back 2013. And I'm like, what's this? He was like, you gonna thank me later. I'm like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I hope you thanked him later.
You know what's I haven't seen this man in how long? Like, I seen him the one day, but I wasn't sure if it was him because it's been so many years that done
So
passed. It's
long,
like
yeah.
you just I don't want to just pick up from there, but I be ready to tell him like, yo, you was right that one day. Thank you.
Right. Friend, download the Instagram on his phone. Please step to the front. Okay,
yes,
we got to talk to you. Thank you.
He set me up, and this is when I was just using Instagram personally, like pictures and life things, school, whatnot. And then up until when I start this DJ career, I just started posting the videos. Like, as I look back at them now, I'm like, the audio quality was terrible. The video quality was terrible. What kind of dance was I doing? Like,
what kind of dance was I doing?
I was creating I was criticizing myself to the core. Right. Now, over time, being consistent, posting every Tuesday, every Thursday, then switch it up. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do every other day, skip the weekends. Staying on a consistent schedule, it has benefited me in a lot of ways. And I'm honestly proud of myself for the execution and the strategy that I had during that time to build myself up. Now, from what I'm seeing with other DJs, because even when I joined TikTok even gave me that extra boost. Right. And then now that YouTube Shorts is out, YouTube Shorts is giving that extra boost. So I'm seeing with a lot of DJs now that it's making and it's breaking people. It's making you, it's building your brand. But then what social media is also doing is the algorithm is so weird, and each platform has a different algorithm with how it's going to spread your content around. If it's based off of certain likes, certain shares, certain comments. It's like you could put your all into a video, and that video is only going to get 200 views, 13 likes. But for somebody who did absolutely the bare minimum, could get 13 million views, but because the song is trending, that's what pushed them to virality. And it's like it's really a complicated relationship with social media, because it's like you're trying to find that sweet spot, and it could take you forever. It feels like forever. It feels like a very long time, because it feels like you're going in a circle. If you especially it's like one of those things where you put your all into a project just for you to get a passing grade, but not the grade that you wanted. Right. It sticks with you because it's
still not good enough.
Right. So it's like social media has this weird way of choosing what's good and what's not. You might view it as good, but social media is like, this video is 30 seconds, it's dark, the caption doesn't really say anything. Yeah, we're not going to show this to too many people. So it's just like, damn, like I really was being creative. Like,
I really put my heart and soul into this.
Yes. So it's a tough relationship, definitely. But to people, that's why it's always important. Like, it's like when you work a job, you got vacation. You need to take time off, vacation from social media. Put the phone down. Go out, walk nature. Go do things. Because it's easy to turn a hobby to making it feel like it's a full-time, part-time job.
Yep.
It's easy. Yeah. Because it goes from something you wanting to do it to now it's something you have to do it now.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like it takes up time, energy, and money.
And money.
Yes.
Money.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, that hit the. Okay, you got it. Now you mentioned a trending song on somebody's video. How important is it to read a crowd versus just playing music that is trending for that crowd?
Because when you're playing for the crowd, your number one goal is you want control of the crowd.
Okay.
When you have the crowd's full trust and love, they're gonna rock with whatever you play. But you have to build up to get there. You don't just start there. And that's what a lot of DJs, some DJs, most DJs like to do is start on the bangers and think that's supposed to instantly,
it's supposed to win them over.
Right, like a turn on switch. It's gonna, this crowd is gonna get lit with when I play this. That song, they heard this song millions of times already. They heard this song. It's played out.
When they got out the car, they heard it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But what they didn't hear was this song that was popping 10 years ago. You know, the song that they missed. The era that they missed. They remember what they were doing during that time when this song came out. Oh my, like it's like a big surprise with me when I'm in a club or somewhere and I hear a song that I haven't heard in a long time. I'm like, oh, this DJ cooking. It instantly clicked with me because it's something that was very nostalgic that I connected with. So it's better to connect with your crowd rather than just going through an agenda.
Going through the motions.
Because what media company do we know of today that does that? That's radio. What does radio do? They all play the best hits. They all try to play the best hits in syndication. Things that you like to hear. You call the radio station, hey, I want to hear this song. They're going to play it for you because they know you're their listener and they want to keep their listeners on that platform. As for you, you're a DJ DJing in front of a live crowd. How are you going to connect with the crowd? Now, you got to play certain songs to see, okay, who likes the country music? Who likes the pop music? Who likes the hip hop? Okay, now start comparing, outweighing the odds on, all right, what genre gets more love? Is it the pop? Is it the hip hop? Sometimes you don't even need to lean on either side. You just got to jump back and forth between both. So people please, you're a people pleaser at the end of the day when you're a DJ. You're not going so much into people pleasing as taking everybody's request of what they want, but just based off of what they like to hear, you know the vibe, you know the energy where you want to stay at. So it's better to connect and resonate with the crowd.
I love that. And to your point, it's like, and that's when it comes to anything, right? Making a movie, making a song, making a DJ set, cooking, you know, you want to have the food that everybody can connect to. And I think that's the most important aspect. Like, who are y'all? What we doing? And let's go. Instead of playing the Drakes and the Sexies, the stuff that, we hear on the radio all day. Sure, that'll get a quick little, let's say a little dancey dance. But how do we know that they're going to call me for the next show? Or they're going to follow me on Instagram? Or they're going to tell their friends that the party was so cool because the DJ had the music on lock? Like, and I think that's where it comes to that connecting aspect to make sure all those things indeed do happen. Very, 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 very well. Very well. Now, in today's DJing market, is it more so talent or is it more so networking? Like, what does DJing look like now?
It's more so networking than it is talent. By a long shot. Because network, it's all about the people you know, and you want those people to speak highly of you in those rooms that you aren't in, because that's your brand. If they represent your brand, you have a team. You have a team that can push you out to places that you didn't even know you can get into. Like, the opportunities is limitless. Yeah, if you know the right people. Yeah. Exactly. Talent has gotten me so far. Okay. But it's the networking that's pushed me further. That's inched me closer and closer. Because once it's a point in time where, you know, there's only so much talent you could use other than
True.
like it's like a magician. You know, you could do all the magic tricks in the world. You know, once somebody sees that they seen that magic trick already, how you gonna, you know,
It
sparkle
loses
them
it.
up? How you gonna
Mhm.
surprise them? So it's like, if you know people that could put you in front of a camera and let you do your magic tricks, or if you know people that could get you connected to this other musician that could teach you
Mhm.
these type of magic tricks that can
Mhm.
expand you, then that's where you know you're gonna
Then
keep
that's where
growing.
talent. Yep.
You don't want to
Mhm.
plateau. That's one thing
Mhm.
you don't want to do is plateau. Right.
Mhm. I love that. And with plateauing, do you think that the DJ market is oversaturated right now? Because
Oh yeah.
oh
It
yeah.
it
And
has become like rapping, like mute, like
mm,
everyone wants to be an artist, everyone wants to be an athlete, everybody wants to, like, there's a lot of the common interest
yeah.
where it's easy money. It's easy. It's something that anything you spend your whole life doing, like playing
Mhm.
ball or making music and this and that, you're obviously gonna feel like, okay, you're ahead of the game because
Mhm.
you've been doing this for X amount of years, that you got knowledge that you can either provide to somebody else or you could use as a superpower for yourself to
Yes.
get you to a certain point you need to be.
Mhm.
Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's gonna have that grit. Um, it just now it's all one big game
Okay.
of how are you going to stand out and how are you going to be the best? How are you going to push yourself out and stand out? What's going to make you different from this type of DJ?
Yeah.
And this all goes to the type of equipment you use, to the music
Mm.
you mix, to how you mix it, to where you do it at. You
Mm.
know, it just keeps going down from there. Like,
Right.
how do you separate yourself as a DJ?
And
And
that
I don't see a lot of DJs my age
mm.
with turntables, especially like now. Like, I'm starting to see more. I'm starting to see a growing number, and I'm
Okay.
starting to actually see people like, okay, especially like some of the OGs. Some of the OGs are like, oh yeah, I had turntables when I was your age, this and that. And then, you know, they move to controllers because it's probably easier, get the job done still. But
Right.
me, I wanted the actual full experience of the DJ,
Experience.
which is why I went that route. So I'm like, I want all that comes with it. You
Mhm.
know, it is oversaturated because we're all chasing for the same goal. You
Mhm.
know, we just want to be number one with what we do.
Ooh, that's a quote. Put that on the shirt. We all chasing for a same goal, but we just want to be number one. Oh, I like that. Write that down. Somebody write that down. I like that. That was good. That was good right there. We trademark that. Trademark that. Okay. Now, have you ever turned down a job because maybe the money wasn't right, or maybe it felt a little a little shady, didn't seem right? Has that ever happened?
Oh, it's plenty of times. Like,
Plenty of times.
a lot of I have a on my website djnas.com.
Period.
Anybody who wants to book, they could go to my contact me page and they just fill out the prompts, leave their name, their number, and I specifically ask that you be as detailed as possible as far as location, what music am I playing, what time do I have to be there, and what equipment is needed out of me. Everything will get answered when they send that first email. But then when it's time to talk about payment, it's how are you paying me? If you're a business,
Okay.
I could see a valid. I could see. I'll take a check. The
Okay.
check is valid.
Okay.
If you are not a business and you're paying me in check, I have to look at you a little suspicious. That's just like 101 scam right there. Because as many money transfer applications that I Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, like, then you got cash, You got Apple Pay. There's so many different ways, forms of payment. Like, unless you're an actual corporate gig business, I will expect a check out of you. But from somebody personally,
Mm-hmm.
it's different, because that check could be coming from a false place that it's not even real. You know, and if the gig was on Friday, I'm not gonna know till Monday.
That's it. Well, technically, you ain't gonna know ever, because you'll never get the money from it.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you want me to do a gig, and then how am I supposed to cash in on this? So that's why what I'll try to do is we do contracts to kind of prevent that from happening. You're gonna book me, fill out the form, be as detailed as possible, and then sign your name on a contract. That way it locks me and you in. So if I don't fulfill my job, I refund you the money. And I have been in a situation like that where I took a gig, and the day prior I couldn't do the gig. I felt bad, but I had to refund the deposit because I, at my request, couldn't do the gig.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So it's like, I'm still trying to do good business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no, you know, obviously things happen, things come up, changes got to be made. So, yeah, it's just got to be careful.
Yeah.
And ask questions, ask a lot of questions. That way you'll better understand who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, and how you could go about it. But yeah, a lot of I don't take a lot of the like the gigs where when I was younger, like house party, oh yeah, we're gonna pay you after the gig. Fine, I'll do it. Boom. I'm a little bit more professional now, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna need my deposit and I'm gonna need my money before we start the party, just so I'm certified. Like, I'm getting paid, I'm good, I know what I got going on.
Right. And I mean, that's with anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ran a business for a short little stint, and it was just like, you know, I don't really think this is worth it right now. Like, I'm putting out more money than I'm getting in, and it's like I'm getting booked, but not really. So, like you said, sometimes you have to just kind of know, like, okay, this is how it's going to be, or it's not going to be nothing at all. So, kudos to you. That was good. Now, we're going to pivot a little bit. What's the worst kind of crowd to DJ for? You and these pauses is killing me. Ooh. Yeah. You didn't see that one coming. Just go and put it out there. Just go and say it. They be aight. Tell them. Audience, this is for you.
A lot of I'll tell you what type of crowd of people I don't like.
Okay.
I don't have no specific preference of crowds that I can't DJ for.
Okay.
It's more of a, all right, there was this type of person. I actually just had a gig where it was inside of a gym, and I seen this guy. He was outside, like, just stretching and getting loose for this event that was going on.
Stretching is crazy, but okay.
He came in. Now, I got my speakers and everything all set up, you know, and due to the event organizer's request, you know, hey, turn that volume up. Okay. This guy, he had to be in his, like, you know, mid 40s, maybe early 50s. And he's like, hey, buddy, can you turn the music down? I can't hear past my AirPods. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, because this is a gig that I got to handle. I'm like, I'm almost done in 30 minutes, but, you know, like, I can't just do that at your request, and
then
it's
why
one
are
of
you
those.
wearing AirPods at a party? What?
This was actually like a gym that
Okay.
people are gonna go with their AirPods, but they had like some type of special.
Like a workout gym. Okay, I got you.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And he just like he couldn't hear the music through his AirPods, and I'm just like, bro, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of working right now, so I can't really change when I'm doing that. Your request, and you not the one who organized the event, so it's like,
okay,
I can't do that, but it's one of those people that just demand things that you're not in charge, and
the real entitled.
Yes, and in certain bars, like when I DJ in bars or clubs or anything like that, it's like oh my god.
Oh my!
It's some of the old heads too, because some of the old heads.
That's what I thought you was gonna say. I thought you was gonna say old heads. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Some of the OGs cannot stand the music that's out today. I do not blame them.
Yep.
I don't blame them. But y'all, the 90s era, okay, y'all had some lit music that wasn't on the mainstream. All the underground 90s hip-hop that wasn't on the mainstream, all that stuff is fire. But tired of that same old Biggie and Tupac and Snoop. We want that Eric B and Group Home, and it's a lot of other stuff.
There's a lot of other stuff.
I get it. But like I said, every crowd of people will have that era of music where that was them. That was their prime. That's what they remember. They could tell you what they was doing from morning to midnight during the days.
And it's so funny that you say that, because I have a large age range of friends from much younger than me to much older than me. And I get in their cars, and the older ones are playing all this old stuff that I can't even name, honey. I don't know. And I'm like, but that's them. You know what I'm saying? This is their car. So what am I going to say? But when you get in my car, Sexy Red, okay, Megan, okay, Glow, okay, Drake, okay, Moneybag Yo. Like, that's what I am with it. So it's like, and I get it. That's why I don't never go in somebody else's car, even if they're playing like whatever. If it's not what I look, because I really only listen to hood rap music. If they're playing something besides that, I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. This your stuff. But when the roles get reversed, don't think you finna come up here and be like, oh, put on that Whitney Houston. But no, the answer is no. Because you have your chance in your area. This ain't your area no more.
Right.
So people have to respect the area. Like, I get it. Oh, this music is not what you, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. It's okay, mama. Just go home. You don't gotta be here. You don't have, I swear to God, you don't have to be here. Just go home and listen to Whitney Houston in the car. Like, that's all we ask you to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, DJ Yung Nas, where are you in the next 5 years? Radio, personality, touring, producing, all of the above, something different. What's the next 5 years look like?
I'm traveling.
Yeah. So that
I'm internationally traveling.
Yes.
That's been my goal for the longest, to be able to travel to another country and DJ, and I'm actually steps closer to reaching that mark, because that's something I always wanted to do for the longest. Like, Canada is right there.
It's
right
there.
Saying? It's a nice 6-hour drive for me, and I do want to just one day just go out there, get in contact with somebody out there, and see if I can work something out. And obviously got to go through the whole U.S. customs,
right,
because I'm making money in another country, so I gotta make sure my butt is covered in that aspect. But
yeah, that makes sense.
I definitely want to be. I'm my own. I'm my own person. I'm already doing everything that I dreamed of.
Okay.
It's just now I'm really trying to make it happen and trying to just put myself back in that mode where I'm like, I'm good now.
Yeah.
You know?
Love that. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. What is one goal that you have not yet accomplished and you are chasing as of right now?
Yeah, you throwing some home runs.
Period. Welcome to What Tea with MJ, honey. We get to it around here. Yeah.
Well, I say my goal as of right now is to pick up where I left off. And I think I reached that goal because I'm gonna throw this in there. These past like 4 years of my life, I had something that really took a toll on me 4 years ago. And that kind of made me halt with everything that I was doing. And every goal that I had set, everything was put onto a pause because of how bad on the inside it destroyed me. Over time, I've learned to be at peace with it and cope with it. And I'm slowly gaining my flow back with where I want to be at in my DJ career. Now, I always wanted to DJ on radio. I always wanted to have my own slot. I always wanted to DJ for an urban market radio station. I always wanted to travel to different cities at DJing. I get noticed by high public figures. I've been doing I've accomplished a lot of great things in my DJ career.
Yeah.
It's just now, what do I really want? Really, I just want to make it happen. Like nothing specifically, whether if it's get an artist on my beat and it does numbers, or me DJing for this type of party, or me going over here, or I feel like I've accomplished a lot, and I just gotta keep going. I don't know. I really like. I don't know. I don't know.
You're right. Like you said, it's where you were before, and you know where you want to go, and that's where it's at. So you got it. You did it. You did it. Now, what is one artist you would love to DJ or tour, DJ for, or tour with, or both?
I want to DJ. I wish I could DJ for Uzi.
Oh,
Lil Uzi.
And that's a good one.
Every time he dropping a song, every song he drop, it
go crazy.
It go crazy. And honestly, as his DJ living his best life right now at some concerts. I know he is. So he's the one. Lil Uzi.
You heard it here, Uzi. You heard it here first on What's the Tea exclusive. Let's go. Let's get my boy on the stage, please and thank you. Okay, now we have a couple questions that MJ personally like to ask. Okay. Number one, how can everybody find you? I know you said you got your website. Where else can we find you at? What's your socials? How we find you?
From my Instagram, everything. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Twitter. It's all DJ Yung Nas, DJ YUNGNAS. There is no O in the Young. It's YUNGNAS.
No, like young jock. Like, come on now. Young.
Yes.
You hear what we saying? Young. Okay, period.
Yes.
Now, question number 2. What's your sign? We gotta know.
Pisces.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thank you.
When was it?
March 4th. It was last Wednesday.
My
Tuesday,
sister is a Pisces. Okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense because obviously, Tyler, the creator, is a Pisces.
Yeah.
And it's like when artists are Pisces, Rihanna's a Pisces. When artists are Pisces, or people, even just people in general, they're so creative. Like, they do music, they dance, they sing, they design, they fashion. Like, Pisces is that, like, they're that person, like, and they're in their craft, like, they doing it. They figuring out exactly what it is. So it's kind of like Sagittarius, because they're really talented too, but Sag is just like doing it. They just doing it for like a hobby or something. But like a Pisces is like really, and they might not know how to do it at first, but because they want to know how to do it, they picked it up and they run, and then you get Tyler, the creator.
Right.
Then you get DJ Yung Nas.
Right.
Period. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Now, last question of the night. Let's make this one good. If you had to save a party with only 3 songs, what would they be?
If I had to save a party with 3 songs.
If you had to save a party, it's dying, people leaving, everybody just like, the DJ. If you had to turn it around with only 3 songs, what would they be?
Wasted with Gucci Mane.
Yes.
Rockstar.
I know what you're doing. Everybody. Okay, yeah.
There's that. Then there's Chief Keef Finito, which is certified.
Okay.
And then you can't go wrong with Bad and Bougie by the Migos.
I know that song word for word. You hear me?
That song is forever. And then I play it all the way through, even Uzi's part. You gotta play the whole thing.
You gotta play the whole thing, or it don't count. You gotta play the whole thing, or it don't count. Yes, for sure. We love to hear it. Thank you. Is there anything else you would like the people to know about you, about what you got going on? Any upcoming projects? What can we expect from you? What you got?
I've been touching on my producer side a lot more than usual. I've been producing for a couple of years now. That's just been like an on and off thing with me, but I've been uploading beats and things on YouTube and just getting better as I make more music. Touching into different genres as well, such as stepping out of my comfort zone, touching house, also producing a little house too. Mixes are good as usual. On the radio, on the SoundCloud, YouTube, everything is good. Just be on the lookout. So TikTok, I'm doing live streams. I try to go every night, but just every week, just something.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you're ever in Atlanta, come find me. I got you. I'll tour you around our lovely music culture-esque area.
Definitely.
Come see.
I'll let
DJ
you know.
Yung Nas, please do. It was a pleasure having you. Yes. And hey, when you got those new projects coming out, let me know. We'll get you back on the show. We'll talk about it.
Okay, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you have a good night, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You as well.